Hello, friends. Here is a story from 1971. I'd been in America for about 2 months, and the apartment building I used to live in, there were quite a few apartments there, and there were all kinds of people who lived there. Whites and blacks and hippies and everybody. It's quite a nice mixed bag. Now what happened is I met somebody on the staircase. There was no elevator. There were only 3 stories, and there was no lift or elevator in our flat there. So he said hello. I said hi. And he just stopped and he said, "Are you from India?" I said, "Yes, I am from India." And he said, "Oh, okay, And then he talked a little more, and then he said, "We are upstairs, on apartment 307. Come up there, And we usually get together and have music and have fun." I said, "Sure, why not?" So I was always game for something different, something new. Unlike many other Indian, or rather foreign students, I would just try it once at least. And I liked it, tried twice and more times. So I asked him, what days do you get together? He said, "Well, almost every day, but especially on Friday and Saturday nights." I said, "Great." So 2 days later, it was Friday night, and I just went upstairs in the evening, late evening. I wasn't working at that time, so I was free, sort of. So I knocked on the door. A girl, lady, opened a little bit, crack, and I said, "Hello." I said, "Well, I was asked to come, and I was invited." He said, "Oh, yeah, come in." So I go in there. Boy, it's quite a place. It's same as my apartment, but it was done differently. It had black lamp, so the bulb was black, so you don't see like everybody else does. Everything was different. They had some psychedelic posters, and there were about 10 of them sitting on the floor, carpeted floor, smoking. And I could smell the weed, the marijuana. And there was smoke in the room. I said, "Oh, hi." So the man, I don't remember his name, the man who had invited me, he said, "Hey, come on over, sit down." So I go and sit next to him. Well, there is Ravi Shankar music playing. It has to be Ravi Shankar, right? Ravi Shankar music playing, and the guys are just sitting, they're guys and girls, a little high, enjoying themselves. Nothing, no mischief, nothing, just relaxed. So the smoke, it kept on making rounds. So it came to me. So as I was invited, I was one of them. I said, "Hey, what the hell?" So I did this. I didn't inhale or anything. I didn't even know how to. I wasn't smoking then. It was okay. Left a kind of a funny taste in my mouth. Second round, and I declined. I said, "Go ahead." And they asked me a few questions about India and what I was doing in America, etc., etc. About 45 minutes later, I said, well, guys, I got to work tomorrow, which was a lie. I worked in a restaurant, so I have to get up and go to work early in the morning. Breakfast shift. So he said, oh, okay, okay, go ahead. Come and see us again. I said, sure, sure. And I thanked everybody. I said, great seeing you guys, and thanks for the smoke, and walked out. That's the first and last time I ever smoked weed. Didn't do much to me. Didn't do anything to me because I had not even taken, just one puff doesn't do much. But anyway, but it's very interesting, this is fine. This happened and I never went back. But the very next day, Saturday, I received a letter from my grandma in Vadvan. And she wrote that we read a lot of cases of young people taking drugs in America. A lot of Indian children, Indian boys and girls are also being, getting habituated or addicted rather to drugs and all that. So I really hope you are not into that. Please be careful. Stay away from it. What a coincidence. Night before, I'm smoking weed. The next day I receive a letter from my grandma. She was a psychic or something. Well, that's how it is. Soon, I think a couple of weeks later, I moved to a better apartment with a couple of other guys. And that place was good. That place was clean. There's no hippies or weed smokers or anything like that. But these guys were good. I mean, hey, that's more power to them. If they like smoking weed, that's their choice. It's how it is. But then I think I have already mentioned this earlier, that I was smoking a bidi on the streets of San Francisco, and the cop stopped me and said, hey, what is this funny smelling thing? And I told him it's a bidi and all that. I think we have talked about it. So, but that was a bidi. That was not a weed. Anyways, take care and stay away from grass or any kind of drugs. Beer once in a while, a glass of wine, it's okay. Even rum or scotch once in a blue moon is fine. But hope it doesn't become a habit with anyone, because it leads to so many problems, financial and social and psychological and all that. I'm not here to preach anyone now. Please remember that I'm just telling you this. But it was quite an experience being, as I said, you always have to try once. And I did once. All right. Bye-bye.